Mimi, bienvenue. Super en diffusion.
En diffusion?
En diffusion.
Ok.
Special episode.
Allez.
How do you say?
Un épisode un peu spécial?
Wait. We are here in the mountains. And I have the pleasure of the co-host, Mimi.
C'est moi.
An extended moment with Mimi. Mimi, you've been up here a few times now.
Correct.
What do you most like about this part of the world?
You mean the Alps or Chamonix and
Sure, either.
general?
Chamonix region, the pays.
Le pays, la région.
Ouais.
The region,
Mhm.
la région. I think what I like the most is the serenity of it.
Yeah.
Every time I get to the mountain, I get a little anxious at the first 5 minutes because it's so pentu. It's so, like, it's so abrupt. It's so rocky.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so, like, big. And I feel so little. And then once this feeling is gone, you get this kind of, like, inside serenity. You're like, like everything comes down. Your muscle comes down. Your mind is a little bit more at rest, and then this general vibe, especially in summer. I used to come here a lot in winter when I was younger. I do a lot of snowboard and stuff. There's a different energy in summer than in winter. And as you get wiser, and not older only, wiser.
When does that happen?
Last year, when I paid taxes.
Okay, perfect.
Don't say anyone.
Amy paid her taxes last year.
I did.
Okay.
It's a very French thing.
Okay.
But so when you get wiser, more experienced or older or whatever, when something click in your head and you start going in summer in mountains, when you're young, you're like, only old people do that. Why would I ever go to vacation in the mountains? It's like so gross.
Right.
But then this is so appeasing.
Yeah.
It's like this is so much mystery, but there's also some danger. So like, it's exciting, it's challenging, and it gives you the thought of like there's something bigger, wider, and more global than only your small thoughts of every day. Mm-hmm. That's what I like about it.
Yes, I agree on. It takes me a minute to adjust to the pace. Mm-hmm. It's super different than other places that we're in. Yeah. And that then triggers a series of other internal changes. And I was talking to BL, actually, he shared the same thing, that the mountains are so big and vast, they make you feel so small.
But we are small with Bill also. I just meant,
It's true.
It's inappropriate, but
small
it's
but
true.
powerful, I was going to say that, like, for me, it reminds me of like looking up at the cosmos and imagining how large that is, how small we are. And I think even with the mountains, it's like I could choose to feel insignificant compared to this, or I could choose to feel really important because even in all of this, like, I still exist, you still exist. It's like, it is a very powerful thing. One of the locals actually said as well, bonjour. One of the locals also said that she feels that living here is like the two mountains are giving you a hug, which I really like.
True.
Because it is like sheer and it's hard and it's rock, but there is a gentleness and a quietness to it.
Enveloppant.
Enveloppant?
You're surrounded and you're like hugged, but in a very like soft way. Enveloppant.
That's nice.
Like an envelope.
Like an envelope. Speaking of enveloppant, Mimi will be here for the next few days, however long we're here, offering Expression du jour.
Oui, I love that.
And we may share one of those a little bit later, but Mimi, can you share what the Expression du jour, what is that for anyone who may be watching?
So Expression du jour is a saying in French, an expression that doesn't really translate well, but and can sound a little absurd to everyone else. But I'm going to explain it, whether it's linguistic or meaning, so that everyone can learn some like local regional expression and they can understand the meaning of it and how we use it and in which context.
Lovely. I mean, I'm sure many people are trying to pick up pieces of French here and there.
We still do as French people as well.
But I think this is a nice, you're not going to find this in Duolingo. You know what I mean?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. And actually, I should have talked about this at the beginning, but Mimi's going to be here for the 3rd year in a row.
Yep.
Sharing everything that you may be seeing.
Yep.
What you're taking in, calls you're getting, informations that you're receiving.
Yeah, but not the gossip.
Not the gossip.
Promise.
Only the facts.
Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit, only the facts. I'll be here as well. We also have Nguyen in Marseille, who's going to join us and share some from... Shout out to Nguyen. She joined us last year. Super fun, incredible energy. She actually has done some really big deal hosting things
She
in the
did.
last year.
Yeah.
I mean, she's quite the star that we have.
Yeah,
The étoile.
she is a star.
Ouais.
She's
She is a
l'étoile
star.
montante.
Ouais. So it's a joy to have her along.
Yeah.
And then there is, of course, someone else that we have. You know him. You love him.
I know you're probably wondering, why are you on a ski lift, but there's no snow? This is a metaphor to let you know that you don't need to check the weather. All you got to do is go outside. It's beautiful. And so are you. Until next time, good morning, Chamonix.
The four of us will be out and about. Again, just anything that we happen to see that is of note.
Yep.
Anything that feels like it's breaking news from any direction, we'll share it your way. Oh yeah.
I think what is exciting this year is we have, I mean, it's all exciting on the field as per usual, but we have two French person that are quite new to that are going to go solo and they come from Marseille.
They're running home.
Yeah.
With that in mind, so Mimi, you also spend time, not also, we're here now in the mountains.
Yeah.
You have many homes all over the world. Mm-hmm. You're
I'm
good
very lucky.
in any hood, as they say, and you're global yourself. But a home for you is Marseille.
One of them, yeah. My mom lived there.
Can you tell me about, I had the chance to meet Mimi's mom. What a wonderful,
she said you look really
wonderful
good.
lady.
She said, how elegant is Scotty?
I mean,
Qu'est-ce qu'il est élégant ce Scotty? Ouh là là.
I mean, I'm a fan of Mimi, and knowing where Mimi came from and understanding why you are, even in 30 seconds, understanding why you are, it was a very beautiful experience. But can you tell us a little bit about Marseille and what makes Marseille special to you?
So I was born and raised in Paris, so I'm Parisian, but I was privileged enough. Bonjour. I was privileged enough that my mom and dad fell in love totally with this city because my mom is from Algeria and she thought it looks exactly like Algeria.
Wow.
And she was feeling like a little homesick but couldn't go back there because it was kind of not a good period in 87. That's my year of birth. I think they decided to take a home as a holiday, and then they were teachers, so they had a lot of holidays. As you know, in France, we have a lot of holidays. And so quickly but surely, they started like making their home in Marseille. So we went south a little bit more, and I'm privileged enough to have both sides, Paris and Marseille, which I think is very unique because it's two different cultures. Sometimes they head-to-head in terms of football and stuff like that, but it's also a great magic when you can blend both, because culturally it's nothing to see with the north of France, and there's a specificity about Marseille, it's the light. It hits differently, you know? There's a mood, there's a pink, the rock is a different color, it's very rough, but it's very enveloppant also, it's very soft. So I think Marseille is tough at first, it could be violent, it could be like a weird energy, but it's also, it gives you a lot. As for Paris, in a different way. And you cannot beat the sea, you know?
It's such an incredibly unique place, and I'm excited to be here, excited to be there. This has been this episode of Super und Diffusion.
It's very calm for once.
Very calm for once. Very nice. We should make this our new outdoor studio. And so we'll have more from the mountains. We'll have more from Marseille, and maybe some more in between.
Yeah.
Merci. Au revoir.
Salut.
À bientôt.
À tout à l'heure. Adieu. Au revoir.
Every day I find out something new.
He's so good.